Etymology and historical origin of the baby name Johnny. Johnny is a pet form of John, which has become an independently given name in its own right. John is the anglicized version of the Latin Iohannes, the Greek Ioannes, and the Hebrew Yachanan, all of which translate to Yahweh, God, is gracious or God is generous. John is a name that originated in the Old Testament, or Hebrew Bible, as one of King David's mighty men. However, John owes most of its popularity and usage to two prominent New Testament figures, John the Baptist and John the Apostle. Therefore, John has traditionally been a name of great importance since early Christianity. John the Baptist, like Jesus, was born under miraculous circumstances. The angel Gabriel appeared to his father, Zechariah, claiming that God will give his barren wife, Elizabeth, a son, John, to help prepare the way for the Messiah, Jesus. And the child grew and became strong in spirit, and lived in the wilderness until he became manifest to Israel. Luke 1 verse 80. John the Baptist had the distinction of baptizing Jesus himself in the river Jordan. John the Apostle was a fisherman, the brother of James, and a follower of Christ. He is most known as one of the authors of the four Gospels of the New Testament. John's Gospel focuses on Jesus as the eternal one from heaven and is considerably more theological and philosophical than the other three Gospels. John is a name with many forms: Sean, Irish, Ian, Scottish, Giovanni, Italian, Jean, French, Juan, Spanish, Johann, German, Jan, Dutch, and Ivan, Russian. The name was reintroduced to Western Europeans after the First Crusade, 11th century, by the Eastern Christians from the Byzantine Empire. From that point on, John became a wildly popular choice among the English, bestowed upon 1 in every 5 boys by the later Middle Ages. John has been borne by 23 Roman Catholic popes, 8 Byzantine emperors, scores of saints, many kings, and several U.S. presidents. In all of its many forms and various languages, John has been a perennial favorite. In the English-speaking world, John is arguably the most successful name ever. Personality of the boy named Johnny. The number 5 personality loves the excitement of life and can easily adapt to all situations. As natural adventurers, these personalities thrive on the new and unexpected and prefer to be in constant motion. It makes them feel alive. They'll stir up some action if there's not enough around, and as inherent risk-takers, they enjoy pushing the envelope. Naturally rebellious, the 5 personality has no fear and never resists change. Traveling and new experiences feed their souls. 5s are very social and attract friends with ease. People love to be around the 5 fun-loving and exciting energy. This is also a lucky number in numerology, like the 3s, so fortune seems to shine on them, helped along by their own optimism and good nature. 5s have a quick wit, a cerebral mind, and are generally very persuasive. Popularity of the boy named Johnny. Even though we think of Johnny as a nickname for John, it has actually been an independently given name in the United States for well over a century. And a very popular one at that. Obviously, the name has piggybacked off the success of his more gown-up counterpart, John. This pet form of John was actually a top 100 favorite boy's name between the years 1932 and 1977, pretty impressive for a nickname. Johnny is a lighter, less serious version of John. It's friendly and energetic and brings to mind happy-go-lucky little boys and fun-loving older men. Johnny will always sound like a nickname rather than a standalone given name, but who's to say John isn't a nickname for Johnny? Quick facts on Johnny. Gender, boy. Origin, English. Number of syllables, 2. Ranking popularity, 267. Pronunciation, Johnny E. Simple meaning, God is gracious. Characteristics of Johnny. Adaptable, intellectual, sensual, freedom-loving, progressive, adventurous, easygoing. Cultural references to the baby name, Johnny. Literary characters of the baby name Johnny. Johnny Belinda is the title character in the 1948 movie Johnny Belinda, adapted for the screen from the play of the same name by Elmer Blaney Harris. Jane Wyman, the one-time wife of the late President Ronald Reagan, played the role and won an Academy Award for it. This is a real tearjerker with a happy ending, and is said to be based upon a true story. Poor young Johnny Belinda, whose mother died giving birth to her, is a woman who is both deaf and mute. She lives with her father and aunt, both of whom resent her for her part in her mother's death, on their hardscrabble farm in eastern Canada. Largely ignored by everyone, Belinda is given a new lease on life by the arrival in town of Dr. Richardson, who believes in her innate intelligence and teaches her sign language, all the while falling in love with her himself. Stella, the doctor's secretary, has feelings for him as well, and is jealous and resentful. A townsman, McCormick, rapes and impregnates Belinda, and the townspeople all think she is pregnant by Dr. Richardson. The good doctor, knowing defeat when he sees it, leaves town to establish a new practice, intending to come back for Belinda and the baby. Not so fast, the rapist, who has since married Stella, takes it into his head that he wants his own child back. In short order he kills Belinda's father, persuades the town that Belinda is unfit to raise the child and comes with Stella to claim him. Belinda, trying to save herself and her baby, shoots and kills McCormick and goes on trial for murder. Phew. During the trial, Stella, her old feelings for the doctor having softened her, admits that McCormick told her he had fathered Belinda's child, and Belinda is set free to a happy future. Quite a soap opera, but in the capable performance of the movie's actors, every bit as plausible, and we are left rejoicing in Belinda's hard-earned good fortune, at last. Popular songs on Johnny. A Girl Called Johnny, a song by the Waterboys. Johnny Be Good, Johnny Met June, a song by Brian Setzer, a song by Brooke Benton, Johnny Raven, Be Good Johnny, Claire and Johnny, one of Cash's many tales told to song, a song by Poe, a song by Rancid, Joshua Gone Barbados, Johnny Cash, Dance With Me Johnny, Angry Johnny, Johnny the Fox Meets Jimmy the Weed, Bye Johnny, Frankie and Johnny, by Thin Lizzy, a song by Paul Simon, a song by Chuck Brodsky, a song by Shelby Lynn, a song by Chuck Berry, a song by the Mollies, a song by Michael Jackson, The Ballad of Jimmy and Johnny, a song by Men at Work, The Legend of Johnny Cool, the late great Johnny Ace. Famous people named Johnny. Johnny Mathis, singer, Johnny Carson, comedian/talk show host, Johnny Bauer, hockey player, Johnny Cash, musician, Johnny Depp, actor, Johnny Unitas, football player, Johnny Bench, baseball player, Johnny Miller, golfer, Johnny Evers, baseball player, Johnny Busick, hockey player, Johnny Mize, baseball player, Johnny Sauter, race car driver, Johnny Appleseed, American pioneer,